Hey everybody, it's Mr. Marshall at Stony Lane. I have a great book for you that I just got and I'm so excited about it. When you read a book, one of the things that happens is you're supposed to start thinking a lot of stuff, right? You're supposed to start, having a lot of meaning in your head, the things that it's making you think about in your life or in other books that you might know. And this book did that for me. Okay. It's a book. I took the dust cover off because it's easier to read, but I'll show you the dust cover. This is the actual cover. It's called Watercress, and it's by an author named Andrea Wang. And the illustrations are by Jason Chin, who won an award called the Caldecott Award. Um, anyway, I hope you enjoy this. This is called Watercress. This is the cover of the actual book. Look at the beautiful pictures there. That's a plant called watercress. Okay, let's take a look at this watercress. Here we go. We are in the old Pontiac. That's a kind of car. The red paint faded by years of glinting Ohio sun, pelting rain, and biting snow. The tops of the corn stalks made lines that zigzag across the horizon. Mom shouts, "Look!" And the car comes to an abrupt, jerking stop. Mom's eyes are as sharp as the tip of a dragon's claw. Dad's eyes grow wide. "Watercress!" they exclaim. Two voices, heavy with memories. From the depths of the trunk, they unearth a brown paper bag, rusty scissors, and a longing for China. So, whatever it was that they saw made them remember China, which is where they were born. They haul us out of the back seat. We are told to untie our sneakers, peel off our socks, and roll up our jeans. We have to help them gather it. The water in the ditch is cold. It stings my ankles, and the mud squelches up behind my toes. Can you just feel that? Can you just feel that in your shoes right now? A car passes by, and I duck my head, hoping it's no one I know. It's kind of like she's embarrassed or she's feeling shame because she's doing this, right? She's sort of feeling like maybe it's wrong or kind of embarrassing to be gathering whatever this is at the side of the road. It's not something that a lot of people do. And her parents are telling her to do this, right? But her parents wouldn't make her do something bad. So it's probably not wrong. But she still feels kind of uneasy about it, don't you think? Does that ever happen to you? I think that happens to most people sometime in their life, right? But it makes us wonder why, right? Why is she feeling that way? So let's hold on to that thought as we keep moving on because it feels like it's going to be important to the story. Okay, let's keep going. My parents cut bunches of the small plant, long, stringy stems with leaves round as coins. So beautifully written, right? My big brother yanks watercress up by the handful. That's what this is. It's watercress, right? The roots dripping dirty water onto my shirt and thrusts it close to my face. There are tiny snails clinging to the underside, and I squirm away. She's feeling uneasy again, but there are kind of, snails there. That is kind of gross, right? The bag in my hands grows heavier and heavier with the weight of all the watercress. The paper is soaked, and I'm half afraid, half hopeful that the bottom will split, sending all the plants back down into the muck. Oh wow, she's gathering the watercress and she's hoping that it kind of doesn't work out, right? She's really not feeling good about this, right? Look at this picture. Finally, we load everything: the soggy bag, my sopping shirt, our sodden selves into the car and head home. Our original destination is long forgotten, a memory of something unfinished. So they're going to head home because they found this watercress, right? They're not even going where they were going to go because this is so important to their parents, right? On the dinner table that night is a dish of watercress, glistening with garlicky oil, freckled with sesame seeds. The mud and the snails are long gone, but I still don't want to eat it. Any of it. I only want to eat vegetables from the grocery store. So, yeah, they live in Ohio, right? In the United States. They don't really get to eat watercress so much, but her parents are so like excited about watercress because it reminds them of where they came from. But this girl that's telling the story isn't feeling that, is she? It's kind of like this, I guess, what readers sometimes call conflict. It's kind of like this, like disagreement with yourself, because I think she probably wants to feel good about it because she knows it's important to her parents, but she's not feeling that way. I wonder why. Mom and Dad pressed me to try some. It is fresh, Dad says. It is free, Mom says. I shake my head. Free is bad. Free is hand me down clothes and roadside trash heap furniture. And now, dinner from a ditch. Yeah, sometimes free feels that way, right? Kids might not feel good about things that are free, right? Mom sighs and disappears into her room, returning with an old photo. My family, she says, from before. We stare. Mom never talks about her China family. She points to a small boy as thin as a stem of watercress. My little brother, your uncle. We hold our breaths. Mom never told us what happened to him. During the Great Famine, she says, we ate anything we could find. So a famine is a time when there's not really food and people go hungry. And it looks like her family experienced that when she was younger. But it was still not enough. So this food is making these memories come back to her, right? I look from my uncle's hollow face to the watercress on the table, and I am ashamed of being ashamed of my family. She's realizing how important this is. That it's not just about eating something free, that it's not just about the watercress, it's about her family and what they've been through. I take a bite of the watercress, and it bites me back with its spicy, peppery taste. It is delicate and slightly bitter, like Mom's memories of home. Together, Together we eat it all and make a new memory of watercress. And that is the end. Doesn't that happen to us all sometimes, where we feel something like this girl felt about it with her family? And I think one of the other things that's really beautiful about this book is it kind of talks about the two lives that this girl has, right? She has her American life where she would never dream of digging for something in a ditch and then eating it, but also the life that her family had when they were in China that she's discovering while living here in America. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I wonder if it made you think some things too and make some more meaning in your head. I'll see you next time.